Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another cozy vlog. It is now officially autumn when I'm filming this, which fills me with so much joy. It's autumn for me on the 1st of September, but officially, to those who don't see it as autumn, it is now officially autumn on the calendar. There is a very, very loud aeroplane type thing flying around outside, and it has literally just appeared as I've started filming, so if you can hear that in the background, I do apologise. I hope you're all doing very, very well and have had a lovely week or are having a lovely weekend. I thought this morning I could just sit and have a little chat with you on the floor in the study. I say this morning, it's pretty much almost lunchtime. We are nearly halfway through the day and I have been very unproductive, but we still have plenty left of the day and there's plenty that we can be doing. The reason I thought I would start filming in here is A, because I've been doing a little bit of organisation of my bookshelves, which makes me very happy. I've actually put one of my Neptune pots to good use and it's now officially a bookmark holder, which I just completely love. But also I thought I would show you a little something that arrived. You might be able to spot it up in the corner of the camera. This is something that I pre-ordered and it is possibly the most beautiful autumn themed book I have ever seen. I absolutely adore it. So it's called Rewitched and I pre-ordered it via Waterstones I think a couple of months ago or so now. So it's just been released. It came out I think on the 19th of September. As you can probably tell, it's about a witch. It's got a beautiful spine on here as well. It's just so stunning. And this is a Waterstones special edition. So it has sprayed edges and look how stunning they are. It's even got a little kitty cat on the side. It's so cute. So this book, the main character is called Belle, also known as Belladonna Blackthorn. She works at a London bookshop, which is just, this is the coziest thing ever. She hasn't lost her magical spark, but she hasn't seen it in a while either. Balancing work at her beloved London bookshop with handling her toxic boss and concealing her witchcraft from those around her, she is burnt out. Oh my gosh, I love this. But when her 30th birthday brings a summons from her coven and a trial that tests her worthiness as a witch, Belle risks losing her magic forever. With only a month to fix things and a suspicion that dark forces may be working against her, Belle will need all the help she can get, from the women in her life, from an unlikely mentor figure, and even from an infuriating coven watchman who's sworn to protect her. So, the themes I'm getting in this is found family, women and women's stories. I'm getting self-love, I'm getting romance, I'm getting fantasy. I'm so excited to start reading this. It's just stunning. I'm not sure if the special editions are still available to buy on Waterstones, but I'll have a look on the website. Even the non-sprayed edge edition is still absolutely stunning. Like, this cover is just gorgeous. But yeah, it's by Lucy Jane Wood. I believe it's her debut novel. It is gorgeous. I'm very excited to read it. I have just started a bit of a mammoth read. I'm currently reading Kingdom of Ash, which is the last book in Sarah J Maas's Throne of Glass series. And it's like the 8-book final chapter of a very, very long and intense story. It's like high fantasy. It is, yeah, I'm not emotionally prepared for it, but I'm gonna have to be. So anyway, plans for today, or plans for this afternoon should I say. I feel like you and I are long overdue, and I'm also just craving it, a Homesense trip. I need to go and have a look at what's in there. We are kind of in between seasons with Homesense at the moment. Although it's basically just turned autumn, obviously retail shops are way ahead. So there might be like the occasional little Christmas thing that's arrived, but I'm not going to be looking at Christmas things yet. I am just going to be looking for any of the little last minute goodies that they have in the autumn section, and generally just their like in between season bits. So I want to look at the artwork, I want to look at the books, I want to look at the decor. I just want to go and have a good old mooch around. So I'm going to go to a slightly different Homesense to the one that I usually go to, but I think it will be worth it. And I feel like I need to get out of the house and just go and have a look around, and we can go on a little shop with me together. So yeah, that is the plan for this afternoon. I am literally gonna go and grab something to eat, grab an early lunch, and then we will head out, we'll go on a little shop together, and then fingers crossed, if I find some bits in the shop, then we can have a little bit of a haul when we get home, and then just have a super cozy evening together. Home, I have a fresh cup of tea, which is definitely needed because the weather outside today is very autumnal, to say the least. It is rather rainy. I've actually lost track of how many times today I have got absolutely soaked. Hello, my angel. Have you come to say hello? I think it's about time we had a little Jasper update, don't you? Don't you? Say, look how much I've grown, everybody. He is absolutely, well, he's not, but to me, he is absolutely ginormous. He has grown so much. Oh, we're going to lie down so nobody can even see us now. He's taken a liking to a very cute little cushion that I've got behind me. He's been having a little snooze and appears to have woken up now. He's also figured out how to jump on and off the sofas, which is interesting. So I'm going to take him back downstairs because I'm not going to be able to concentrate chatting to you if he's wandering around, because as soon as I see him sniffing something, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's going to wee. Although he has got really, really good, he wants something under the sofa. He has got really, really good at his toilet training now. He's actually not had any accidents, touch wood, in the house for, gosh, so long now. He's been doing really, really well. But yeah, let me quickly take him downstairs. Oh my gosh, okay. Where was I? I feel like this has been a bit mishmash, hasn't it? So, Homesense was actually a success. I didn't go overboard. There were a couple of things that maybe I was a bit more torn between that I decided to just go for in the end because I thought, why not? I'm just gonna treat myself because I feel like it. But yeah, I did really, really well. So I have a few bits to show you. First of all, before I get into that, I did get an order arrive a couple of days ago that I wanted to talk to you about, and I forgot to do this morning, from online home shop, or you might know them as OHS. They actually very kindly sent me a couple of bits that I wanted to show you. They have not asked me to mention it in my YouTube video, but I feel like we all appreciate cozy things and we all appreciate pumpkin things, so I thought it was only fitting that I showed you. The first thing, which is what Jasper had taken a fancy to, is this gorgeous little boucle pumpkin. They have a couple of colours of this. but I just fell in love with the white and beige version. How cute is this? So at the moment I've got it in this room because I'm keeping it on the sofa, and I just think honestly it makes anything look more cozy just instantly. I feel like this material is just known as like the cozy material. So yeah, you can find this on their website. I think they have this colour, and they also have like an orangey rusty sort of colour as well. So yeah, I thought I would show you that. The other thing is on the floor, and it's actually quite heavy. It doesn't look heavy, but it's actually a weighted blanket, which I was really excited to try out. So it's double-sided. On one side you've got this nice like cozy fleecy sort of material, and then on the other side you have got ultimate fluff. There's different weights that you can get of these weighted blankets, but I think the general rule is that you don't get one that's more than 10% of your total body weight. So I went for the 4 kilogram one because the 6 kilogram one would have been more than 10% of my total body weight. It's still got like quite a bit of weight to it when you lift the whole thing up. But I was really excited to try out a weighted blanket, in all honesty. I've had like a very small one before, which doesn't really cover like much of your body. It was kind of a, yeah, just a really small little dinky one. But this one, I've used it a couple of times in the last couple of days, and it's actually really relaxing. I think there's so many different benefits that they mention about weighted blankets, especially if you maybe get anxiety, or you get quite nervous, or if you're just kind of feeling quite stressed. But I think it's just generally really good for relaxing you, and it almost just feels like hugging you, because you've got this weight on you just like surrounding you. So I just lay down on this this sofa actually with a book the other day, and I just put the blanket over me, and honestly I'm pretty sure I nodded off. I fell asleep because I was just so relaxed, and I felt so cushioned and so cozy that it just made me drift off. So it definitely did the trick. But yeah, I'd be interested to know on the days of the month when sometimes I do feel a little bit more anxious, whether it's something that kind of helps me as well. So I'm looking forward to using this more. Love the colour, love how cozy it is. I will link both these bits down below because they are absolutely fab, and everything on OHS is really well priced as well, so you can always be sure that you're not going to be overpaying for things on their website. But anyway, let's jump into the Homesense items that I found. I'm really hoping it's not too dark in here. Does it look like I'm filming at night time? There's just not a lot of light coming into this room today, but hopefully you can all agree that it's definitely feeling much more cozy in this room, and I'm absolutely loving it. So what shall I show you first? Should we go for candles first? I feel like everybody appreciates a candle. Let me show you the candles that I picked up. And yes, I said candle with an S on the end. So we all know that the reigning candles, in my opinion, in TK Maxx and Homesense is Sand and Fog. I adore their candles. I love the DW Home ones as well, but honestly the Sand and Fog ones just do it for me every time. And you'll also know, if you've been watching my videos for a little while, that I have a little bit of a Sand and Fog lid collection going on that I just like swap around depending on what time of the year it is. Now I spotted this lid from afar, and oh my goodness me, you can bet that I ran for it. Look at this lid! Not only is it pumpkins and acorns and autumn leaves, but it's the most gorgeous combination of shades of like browns and greens and rusts. It is so beautiful. So I made a beeline for this. The actual candle is called Pumpkin Bourbon? I don't know how to pronounce that. Does it say on the bottom, does it have any kind of description? No. It's very pumpkin-y, but it's not like overly sweet. It's almost like more of a savoury pumpkin sort of smell. It's just nice. It's just a really nice smell. I just flipping love Sand and Fog candles. They are a little bit more expensive, so this was £8.99, which was a bit naughty of me to buy, but I just love these candles so much. It's a 2-wick candle. It lasts ages. I have another lid to add to my collection. Where am I going to burn it? I'm not really sure. I think I might take it into the living room downstairs, but maybe at some point this afternoon we can have a little bit of a styling session if I come up with some places to put these bits, and then I can show you my ideas as well. The other candle is one that I picked up just as I was leaving the shop actually, because I spotted it on one of the display cabinets, and again I just made a beeline for it. I couldn't help it. It's so gorgeous. So it's another sand and fog candle, and look at this. It is so pretty. So this one is Provence lavender and woods. So it's orange, clove and lavender. It's lovely. It just smells really fresh. That's the only way I can describe this one. It just smells really fresh, and I adore the lid. Look how pretty this little ribbon is. I've never seen one like this. They also had a version which had like a pretty sage green ribbon with a white pot, which I was very tempted by as well, but yeah, I couldn't resist this one. It was the same price as the first one, so it was £8.99. But again, I just think it's really, really beautiful. And I love the ones that have lids as well, because even when you finish burning the candle, you can still keep it for display on the side, and no one would know whether you've even burnt it or not. And equally, you could just keep the pot and reuse it for something. So something like this would be really good for holding my bookmarks on my bookshelf. But yeah, I'm another massive fan of this. The next things I got were very exciting. I went to the book section. I don't always have much luck when it comes to the book sections, either because I've already got the books or because they're just not that great in the store that I'm in. But this store was actually really good. It was the Farnborough store I went to, FYI, and it's absolutely lovely. It's got a really, really good selection of things, and it's a really nice size as well. So the first one that I picked up, I have a few books from this collection, which you may have seen on my media unit downstairs. I picked up Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. It's part of the Cranford collection, and it was £7.99, and I thought this was so autumnal. I just think it would make the perfect styling book. Look at the spine. Isn't it just stunning? I love the colours on this book. They are so beautiful, and I figured it would be gorgeous as a styling book because you can basically pop it on the side, and then the circle here that's not got the leaves, that's got the text on, is basically where you could pop a candle and just have it looking like this, and it's like all these autumn leaves on the top side. It's really, really pretty. As you can see, I'm kind of embracing the darker tones at the moment. I'm being bold and I'm being brave, and as much as I'm sticking with my neutral themes, I'm also just trying to add a bit of green and a bit of like warmth to the colour palette in the house. So hopefully it's paying off. The other book that I found, I have shopped on this website before from this brand, and I absolutely love it. I've got a couple of bits from there, and I saw this book and I was like, that's coming home with me. It is the Masterclass book by Abigail Ahern. My pronunciation today is just, yeah, it's not with it. Am I just being given really difficult things to pronounce, or have I completely lost my mind? But anyway, I adore this book. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous colour, which hopefully you can see. It's like a greyish colour. Love the text on it. I love the spine if I turn it up the right way. I love the spine. I think it's beautiful, displayed upright, displayed on a coffee table or on a sideboard. And I have been after some more styling books recently because I feel like, can you ever have enough? But there's been a few places I've kind of thought, oh, that would be really nice with a styling book, and I haven't really had any to put there. So yeah, pick this one up. It was £12.99, which I thought was pretty reasonable, and the usual price, which I can see on the back of the book, is £30. So basically I got this for less than half price, and it's just, I'm guessing, got loads of different bits of inspiration in with, oh, here we go, look, a crash course on placing table lamps. I'm definitely going to give that one a read. This is interesting. So it's actually like tips and tricks of getting creative with print and pattern. What else do we have in here? unlocking lighting. So that's a whole section on lighting. Oh, I love this. Creating cohesion, light walls versus dark walls. Okay, so it's actually like a really nice guide to creating a nice cozy interior. I'm a big fan of this. I might actually have to give this one a read. Now the final thing I got was one that I absolutely could not leave behind. It was $12.99, which I just think is an insane price. And I do have something very similar that I bought recently, which it might look a little bit similar to, but it's another one of the Marlowe Glen photo frames. It is stunning. Now hopefully I'm not catching the reflection on the window and you can actually see this properly if I kind of show you up close as well. But look how stunning this photo frame is. It's got like a fake linen effect on the outside and then a gold trim. And I love the print in here as well. I have no intention of putting anything in this frame other than the print that's already in there, which is why I think it's such a bargain, because you're basically buying it for the photo frame, but they put these gorgeous prints inside. So it's literally perfect as it is. Now, where is this gonna go? That is a very, very good question. I have no idea, but I know that I'm going to find somewhere for it. I might not be able to put it up on a wall somewhere, but I can definitely stand it on a sideboard or like a chest of drawers somewhere. I'm thinking maybe the guest bedroom. I could stand it up in there, or even downstairs, or even in the kitchen. Like, there's so many places that this could go, but I just think it's stunning. So that is everything that I picked up. I feel like it was very successful, and I feel like I managed to not spend too much as well. I think everything I got, maybe the candles are like slightly more expensive, but they're such good quality candles. They don't tunnel, they burn really well. So I am going to say it. I'm going to say that everything I got was really good value for money, and I'm really impressed. And I didn't go overboard, so I'm quite proud of myself as well. But yeah, that was everything that I picked up. I'm going to finish my cup of tea, which is just starting to get cold on the side. I'm going to get these bits cleared up because I have now got books and candles and pieces of artwork surrounding me. So I'll get that sorted. Oh, there's one other thing that I wanted to show you as well. It's completely unrelated. Let me quickly spin you around, because I did a little bit, I'm gonna have to put the camera down a bit. I did a little bit of a fashion experiment, and I decided to order some, like, what, not really wide leg, but like boot cut sort of jeans. And I am absolutely loving them. They are quite well worn, like they're quite stretched out because I've been wearing them all day, and I actually wore them yesterday as well. But they're from Stradivarius, which is where all my favourite jeans come from pretty much. I love the fit of their jeans because they're so like flattering on your waistline and kind of around this area, but also they're really stretchy. They're always super, super comfy to wear. Just stood you up on the floor, so hopefully you can see okay from here as well. But yeah, I just think they're a really, really flattering and nice shape. I'm just really happy with them. They look lovely with some nice white trainers. They look lovely with some Ugg boots, which I did purchase, but I actually went for the cheaper version. I did order some Uggs, and I was like, I just can't justify the price when I'm not completely in love with them. And the ones that I did order, which were the new Taz Uggs, I think the shade was called Hickory, they just kept slipping off my feet, and I just thought, I really don't know if I'm going to be comfy in these. So I actually went and bought some New Look ones instead, and they were more comfy. And honestly, you're not going to see the top of them because they're going to be under a pair of wide leg jeans. So they're perfectly comfy and I love them, and I only paid £25 for them. So girl math, I basically made money. But yeah, really happy with these jeans. I thought I would just share them because it can be quite hard to come across some nice, flattering, stretchy, comfy, nice coloured jeans, and I feel like these are really it. I will link these ones down below. I ordered them off of ASOS, so they're available on the Stradivarius website, but also on the ASOS website, and I think they look really nice with the burgundy colour of my cardigan as well, so yeah. think I've pretty much found places for everything in the house. I've had to put my hair up because I'm having one of those days where it's really irritating me, like being near my face, and I keep tucking it behind my ears, and I know that the more I do that, the sooner I'm gonna have to wash my hair if I keep touching it. So I've put the top half of it away from my face and I feel much better. But anyway, the last thing that I need to find a place for, which I think I have solved, is my print. And I'm actually thinking, if I just station you here, I'm thinking I might pop it up here. Hopefully you can see. I think it will look really, really nice against the green of the walls, because obviously you've got the light coloured frame. I think it would just look best against a nice dark background. So I'm going to have to sweet talk James once again and ask if he can pop this up on the wall here. I really like it. And obviously it's got the green in the artwork as well, so it will match the green in the room really nicely, and I just think it will look fab. So yeah, that is going to be the last thing. Obviously I can't put it up yet because I need James to come help me. I'm just a bit rubbish at like knowing which wall fixing to use, and I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to leave that in here, but everything else is looking very cute. Time for your walkies. The weather is absolutely delightful outside, so Daddy's going to be taking this one. This is our little routine. The harness goes on. This is his cute little Amazon harness. And then his little coat goes on top. This was actually Ronnie's coat when he was younger, but it doesn't really fit him anymore. So Jasper has inherited his brother's coat. Are you happy, my little bumblebee? Comfortable? Oh, we need to do the front bit up. It's like, get me out of this. Beautiful little pickle. Beautiful little pickle. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Come on, son. Let's
Off
go.
You go.
Come on then.
I thought as well, whilst I had a moment this afternoon, I made a fresh cup of tea, and I thought, you know what, I'm feeling a little bit more productive now that I've been chatting away and I've been styling a few bits around the house. I thought I would do something I've been meaning to do for actually a couple of weeks now, because I just feel like we're at that point with the weather that I'm not going to wear my summer dresses again. So I decided to do my spring, summer to autumn, winter wardrobe switchover, and I've double layered my wardrobe, which is a massive help. So I decided to put basically all of my cardigans down at the bottom, and then I've got loads and loads of space to put all my jumpers and my kind of under layer bits like my t-shirts and things into the wardrobe as well. So everything is looking fab. I've got my cute little wintry bits in here, which obviously I'm not going to wear just yet because they are kind of Christmassy. But I've got my new bits that I got from H&M. So I kept the roll neck jumper because I love this. It would actually look kind of cute with these jeans, I think. I've got my Abercrombie one from last year. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was last year. This was very well worn last year, and I'm a big fan. I've got my other new H&M jumper, which you probably would have seen me wear a couple of times, to be honest. I think I had it on in last week's video, but honestly, I've been wearing this to death. I absolutely love it. So yeah, that is all done. And then what I decided to do as well was just be really, really brutal with myself. And I took all of the summer bits and a couple of winter bits as well that I didn't wear this year, and I'm just being absolutely ruthless, and I'm gonna sell all of this. So all of that, oh my gosh, all of this needs photos taken. I'm gonna put it up on my Vinted account because I love selling on Vinted. It's just so easy, and stuff sells really well, I've found, versus when I used to use Depop and it just seemed to take forever and nobody really saw my stuff. So yeah, I have got quite a few summer dresses here. I'm really sad about these two, but honestly I just didn't reach for them. Got a couple of other bits as well. Again, I didn't wear this one, although I do kind of like it. It's actually a Hollister dress, but I just didn't reach for it, so I think it might have to go. And then this one as well, this is in the style, I just didn't wear that one. I'm gonna try and get as much of this done as possible now. I'll probably have to have a break halfway because I don't know what it is, but taking photos of these clothes and uploading them just makes me feel so exhausted. I don't know why. I'll show you a couple of bits while I'm in here actually. So these are the Uggs that I was talking about from New Look earlier. Aren't they really cute? I love the colour. They're kind of a bit of a wider shape at the top here, so whether I'll wear them with leggings and things, I'm not really sure. They're just, I don't know, maybe I just need to get used to the Uggs shape, but under jeans they look so cozy. I love them, and they're nice and fur lined in the middle. So yeah, they were a really good price. I'm pretty certain they were £25. I got my usual size. They fit perfectly fine. There's enough like height at the back so they don't slip off my feet. They're actually really comfy to wear. I haven't worn them out yet, but I'm very excited to. I think they're very cute. So yeah, they've just been kind of sat down in the bedroom. And then I also got this gorgeous, gorgeous scarf from Katie Loxton. Did I need a scarf? Not really. But I just really liked the look of this one. I love that it's got this nice black trim. I don't really have anything like that. A lot of my scarves are very neutral or very like pastel coloured. I thought this was really cute. I've still got the tag on, but I'll tag this down below because I think it would make a really nice little gift for someone as well. If anyone's got an autumn winter birthday or even a Christmas present, it would be quite nice. So I need to put that away as well. Anyway, I am going to stop procrastinating and I'm going to try and get some photos done of all of this gigantic pile of stuff, and we'll see where we get to. Quite a good dent in the pile. I've got all of these bits done and I've got maybe just under half left, so I'm halfway. I think the trick with selling things on Vinted as well is don't upload everything straight away. Do like a few items one day and then a few items the next day, because it kind of then keeps you like at the top of people's searches. I don't really know why that's the way that it works, but that seems to be the way that it works. So I'm literally just packing these away. I've put some of my summer stuff that I want to keep anyway just down in here, because there's no point keeping my summer dresses in my wardrobe. They should just about fit, although it is going to be quite a tight fit. I might just spread some of these out a little bit more, and then should anything sell, which hopefully it will, then I can just come back to it and take it out of the bag. I think these bags are either from the range or Dunelm, but they're just so good, and you get a little window in the side of them as well. So this is actually what I keep all of my like foliage and things in as well. So all of my faux flower stems are in one of these bags, under the bed. And this is the end result. A very soggy puppy. I am laughing so much at this dry patch in the middle of this bag. You look so funny. Oh my goodness me. I think you're going to dry very, very fluffy. Goodness me. He also decided to hold in his wee on his walk and then come in and do it right in the corner of Mummy's rug, which I wasn't very impressed by. So yeah, that was great. We're still learning. We made a little bit of a mistake, but we move on, we've learned our lesson. The area has been cleaned and sanitised. So anyway, I am going to start on dinner. We've actually got a Gusto box this week. It's not like an ad or anything. We literally just decided to use someone's code and try out Gusto this week because we haven't had it in our new house. So this is what I'm going to attempt this evening. I almost decided to do the katsu curry, but then I realised that I need like a food blender. It's going to take me, gosh, it says 35 to 40 minutes, but realistically that is going to take me an hour because I just do everything slowly anyway, and I just don't have the brain power to do that tonight. So it's going to be sticky beef satay wraps, which look very yummy, takes 10 to 20 minutes, and I can have that ready for when James gets back because he's just popped out on a run after dropping Jasper off. So yeah, that is what I'm going to tackle this evening. Oh my gosh, I have to say, that was actually a really yummy dinner. It was super easy. It was quite a lot of ingredients, so it's maybe not something that I'm going to add to my, like, do it all the time list, but it was really yummy and James enjoyed it as well, which is good. We have decided to cozy up in the snug room this evening, have a little bit of a change of scene. It's just starting to get dark. It is pouring with rain outside, which to be honest is just becoming a bit of a theme at the moment. We have had just about every season of the year today without it ever being warm. We've had rainbows, we've had everything going on. We're going to cozy up in the snug, pop some TV on, find something to watch. A couple of you gave me some recommendations last week, which was fab. I need to try those out. And then to be honest, I think I'm going to get a bit of an early night and just go upstairs with my Kindle and my little page turner clicker and just snuggle under the covers in my pyjamas and yeah, have a bit of an early night and just drift off to sleep after reading a couple of chapters of my book. But yeah, thought I would just wrap up the video before I disappear. So hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed some bits that I found in the haul. I can't believe that the next time I speak to you, it is going to be October. Can we even believe it? It's going to be my birthday month, and it's going to be so close to my birthday as well, which is the 7th of October. It's a week from when this video comes out. Oh my gosh, that is wild. How exciting! It's not a very exciting birthday. I will be 26. So I guess the only thing about it means that I'm officially going to be closer to 30 than I am to 20, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. But anyway, enjoy your evenings, enjoy the rest of your week, and oh my gosh, I will see you in October. Goodbye.